So to start this practice, finding a comfortable posture, and just giving ourselves a few moments to settle in. Settling in, back straight, feet touching the ground. So adopting a dignified posture. A dignified posture that keeps the mind alert. But also a posture that is comfortable. So a posture that you can spend the next 20 to 30 minutes in. And then setting our intention to practice meditation for the next 20 to 30 minutes. And your own motivation. Why do you want to practice meditation? How might you hope to benefit from the practice of meditation for yourself and others? And then gently guiding our attention inwards and noticing the breath within the body. Noticing the air going in through our nostrils, filling up our lungs. Noticing the slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And noticing the air flowing out from our lungs and out through our nostrils. And gently resting our attention on the breath as if it were a cycle. In, pause, out, pause. In, pause, out, pause. So breathing in and breathing out. And trying to see if it's possible to make the in-breath and out-breath a little bit deeper than normal, without forcing oneself. So breathing in a little bit deeper than normal, with both in-breaths and out-breaths being gentle. And then seeing if it's possible to equalize the breaths, to make them of equal length and rhythm. So breathing in and out a little bit deeper than normal, in-breaths and out-breaths of equal length and rhythm. And you might notice that thoughts still arise within the mind. And then gently reminding ourselves that the practice of meditation is not about having no thoughts or making the mind go blank, but to let thoughts pass freely through the mind and gently noticing whenever we're engaged with thoughts and get lost in thoughts and thinking, and gently bringing the mind back. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. In breaths and out breaths, a little bit deeper than normal and of equal length and rhythm. And then gently turning our focus a little bit more on the out breath. Maybe noticing the releasing quality of the out breath. Gently noticing, maybe, how as the body releases the breath, there is a tendency for the body to relax a little. And then trying to see if the mind can learn from the releasing quality of the out breath and the body. So as the body releases the breath and relaxes, our mind relaxes involvement with thinking and begins to settle. And now gently letting our breath fall into its natural rhythm. And gently noticing the body. Noticing the general felt feeling within the body. Maybe there's a sense of relaxation or tension, stillness or agitation, restness or sleepiness, or no sense at all. So just noticing and letting experience unfold as it is. And then gently becoming aware of the points of contact between the body and the chair, the feet and the ground. Maybe the points of contact of our hands resting on our laps or beside us. And then gently scanning through the body, noticing our toes, the bottom of our foot, the top of our foot, our heels, ankles, the shin, the calf, our knees, the thigh, our hamstring, the pelvis, the points of contact between the body and the chair, the lower back, maybe noticing the curvature of the spine, our abdomen and maybe noticing the rising and falling of the abdomen with the breath, the upper back, our chest, our fingers, our hands, the forearm, our elbows, the triceps and biceps, our shoulders, our neck, our face, our ears, eyes, nose and mouths, the back of our head, and the top of our head. And then gently noticing the whole body breathing, resting here on the ground. And then gently becoming aware of the weight of the body and how the weight of the body is unconditionally supported by the ground beneath the body. And as the ground unconditionally supports the body is always here, so it can act as an anchor unconditionally supporting the mind. So as I breathe out and there's a sense of relaxation within the body, maybe a sense of our center of gravity dropping down. Mind settles and rests within the body, unconditionally supported by the body. And body resting here on the ground, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath the body. Mind and body resting here on the ground, unconditionally supported by the ground and surrounded by space. And just being here right now, resting within our experience. So opening our awareness to our experience right now. So aware of the body, aware of the space around the body, aware of our surroundings, aware of our senses. And also aware of the landscape of the mind and how thoughts can pass freely through the landscape of the mind. And noticing the nature of thoughts when you don't get involved with them. How the tendency of thoughts to gently pass through, as if they were clouds passing through the sky. And if at any time you notice that you've been carried away by one of the clouds, by one of the thoughts, whenever you notice that, congratulate yourself. That's a moment of awareness. I know I have wandered away into thinking, maybe lost in the past, the future, or just nowhere. And then gently bringing the mind back to this breathing body. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. So as I breathe out, letting the mind settle into the body, Body resting here on the ground. Mind and body resting here right now, unconditionally supported by the ground, surrounded by space. And then gently opening up to our experience right now. No need to focus on anything in particular, but just becoming aware of our experience right now. Aware of the body, the space around the body, aware of our senses, and aware of any thoughts passing through the mind. So I am a witness to my experience right now. So being a witness to our experience right now. And at any time you might notice thinking. So at any time you might notice that we get carried away by one of the objects within our experience. It could be a physical sensation, a thought, a sound, a smell. And when we notice that, gently bringing the mind back. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. So as I breathe out, gently letting the mind settle within the body. Body resting on the ground. Mind and body resting here right now, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath us and surrounded by space. And gently opening up our awareness. So no particular focus. Just gently opening up our awareness. Noticing the body, the space surrounding the body, the room we find ourselves in. Aware of our senses. And also aware of the landscape of the mind. So aware of my experience right now. So I'm a witness to my own experience. So aware of the multiplicity of my experience right now. No need to focus on anything in particular. and at any time without realizing might notice ourselves being carried away, either by the whole of our experience or by a single object within our experience, becoming involved with it, thinking about it. So whenever we notice that, gently bringing the mind back. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. So as I breathe out, letting the mind rest within the body resting on the ground, mind and body resting here right now, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath us and surrounded by space, and gently resting within experience, gently opening up our awareness, opening up our awareness to our experience right now. Noticing the body, the space around the body, our surroundings, the senses, and the landscape of the mind. So with no particular focus, so witnessing our experience right now. And now, as we gently come towards the end of this practice, gently becoming aware of the breath and becoming aware of the body, becoming aware of the breathing body, aware of the weight of the body on the chair, the points of contact between the body and the chair, so I'm aware of this breathing body, aware that I inhabit this breathing body, aware of my presence within the room. And then I gently invite you to put your hands on your heart. And instead of using may you be happy, we're going to use may we be happy. May we be at peace. May we be safe. May we be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. And to seal the practice, wishing that any benefits that come from this practice towards ourselves expand outwards towards others in ever-expanding circles, and in your own time, on the sound of the bell, gently ending the practice.